My dear viewers, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Culture Magazine, during which we're going to bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
Head of the Cairo Opera House, Dr. Magdi Thabit, inaugurates a group of art exhibitions entitled Linear Designs and Wooden Creations at Zaid Bakir Art Hall at the Opera House. The exhibition includes more than 70 artworks for a group of artists in different genres. These works include woodwork designs as well as Arabic calligraphy. The exhibition is organized by the Cairo Opera House in a bid to support talents and artists from various artistic fields, shed light on their works, and present them to the public. Creative diversity is the most important feature of group exhibitions, as it brings together the experiences of different artists, which is evident in this exhibit. Wood carving is an artistic process in which shapes or designs of wood are cut or carved. Wood carving is an art form as well as a hobby. Sometimes drilling is done by machines with cutters mounted on high-speed spindles. This story here relates the idea of manual drilling of wood. As for Arabic calligraphy, it is the art and design of writing in various languages that use Arabic letters. Arabic writing is characterized by being connected so as to form different geometric shapes through tide, rotation, angling, entanglement, interference, and installation. The art of calligraphy is associated with Arabic decorations, where it is used to decorate mosques and palaces. It is also used to ornament manuscripts and books, especially copies of the Noble Quran. This field has witnessed a turnout from Muslim artists because of Islam's prohibition of depicting humans and animals, especially in relation to the holy places and the Quran. The Creativity Center in Beit al-Sahimi, affiliated with the Cultural Development Fund, organized a concert by the Nile Band for folk instruments in the presence of a large number of fans who admire Egyptian folk songs, which are well adored by fans of Sufi art. The Nile Folk Music Ensemble is considered one of the oldest Egyptian folk music and heritage troupes, as it has participated in many international forums and represented Egypt in many competitions. The band was founded by the late great director Abdurrahman al-Shafi'i. Al-Shafi'i established the band to preserve the popular folk singing heritage from extinction.
ناديت يا طه تصفو الليالي وتزداد الايام بالله جب تعطف وتكرم يا سيدا للمرسلين امام.
Al-Sahimi House, or the house of Sheikh Abdul Wahab al-Tablawi, is an ancient Arab house with distinct Oriental architecture located in the Darb al-Asfar neighborhood, branching from Al-Mu'izz al-Din al-Fatimi Street in the Gamaliya neighborhood in the center of Old Cairo. This area of Al-Sahimi House in Old Cairo attracts Egyptians and some foreign communities who are keen to visit tourist sites and take souvenir photos.
Under the auspices of the Ministry of Culture, Egypt is always hosting on its lands international festivals.
The 30th session of the Salah ad-Din Citadel International Festival for Music and Singing was launched at the Mahka Theatre at the Citadel. Within the context of Al-Mahka Theatre, a huge crowd of different ages and social strata have witnessed a special spiritual manifestation created by the Sheikh of Singers, Yassine al-Tuhami, during the evening that was held within the activities of the 30th session of the Salah ad-Din Citadel International Festival for Music and Singing. Crowds cheered for Tuhami as he greeted the audience with his band. Then he began to sing a group of Sufi spiritual poems with which the audience interacted in a scene that transcends collective conscience and bears the unique character of the remembrance and praise of Allah.
Allah
Artists Abdurrahman Bilala and Sayyid Imam and their religious Mawel songs expressed a number of themes, folk songs, and tales from local folklore. They performed in one of the most prominent styles of verbal arts based on the dialects spoken in various parts of Egypt, and they were approved and well admired by the audience in their praise of Allah and folk songs as well. Within the activities of the 30th session of the Salahuddin Citadel International Festival for Music and Singing, which is organized by the Cairo Opera House headed by Dr. Magdi Sabir and supervised by the head of the Artistic House of Music, Opera and Ballet, Dr. Khalid Dagher, it began this week with 3 consecutive concerts at El Mahka Theater stage. Artist Ali Al-Hagar, accompanied by a musical ensemble led by Maestro Ahmad Abdeshafi, presented a group of his famous lyrical works, including songs like Arfa or You Know, Zain wa Zena or The Good People, Zi'ab al-Gabal or Mountain Wolves, Mas'alat Mabda or A Matter of Principle, as well as many other songs. Al-Hagar's concert was preceded by a performance by the Indian Kathak dance troupe for Luna Podar, which includes a group of folkloric tabloids that narrate some Indian folk tales and legends. The 5-member Indian Kathak dance troupe led by Luna Podar participated in a special performance with the activities of the 30th session of the Citadel Festival for Music and Singing. This participation comes under the auspices of the Indian Council for Cultural Relations of the government in India, together with the Ministry of Culture, and the visit comes under the framework of the Cultural Exchange Program between the two countries. The Kathak dance is one of the most distinguished styles of Indian classical dance that originated in North India, and the word Kathak was derived from the word Katha, which means a story of legends. It is likely that Kathak began as an oral tradition with the addition of some expressions and movements at a later stage so that the tradition becomes more influential. This simple form of expressive dance has evolved into the Kathak dance that we see today. The style of movement in Kathak dance is unique to Indian culture. This form of dance achieved a new impetus during the time of the Mughals because it witnessed a transition from the practice of a dance in the corridors of the temples to its performance in the palaces. The style of movement in Kathak dance is unique to Indian culture. This show was followed by a concert by the Cairo Opera Stars Ensemble under the supervision of its artistic director, Dr. Iman Mustafa, and led by Maestro Mohammad Wahidi. It includes a selection of international songs, including I Can Dance All Night, Feel Beautiful, Take Me to the Moon, Sway, and some other songs as well.
هو طبعا المهرجان بيأثر في الناس لان هي احنا هنا بننشر ثقافه وبنوعي الناس على نوع
The
مزيكا
festival is, of
مختلفة
course,
مش
influential on people's ideas about classical music because it presents a type of music that they are not used to.
ودي ثقافه شعب.
In Egypt, the musical culture is mainly depending on Arabic and Oriental music. The Cairo Opera House plays a role in attempting to raise people's awareness of the different genres of music. People are already interacting with our type of music, especially with the help of the Opera House's supervision, with the guidance of Dr. Iman Mustafa, who is the director of the Cairo Soloist Band. And we get to know that people like our type of music because the tickets are always sold out. So we have our own fans, and people are now more aware of the importance of classical music. An enchanting evening was held at Al Mahka Theater as part of the 30th session of the Salah ad-Din Citadel International Festival for Music and Singing. More than 4,000 spectators welcomed the great singer Medhat Saleh, who sang a selection of his own works and a number of heritage compositions, accompanied by the famous musician and pianist Amr Slim and his band.
مهرجان جميل جدا لطيف ان هو بيجمع
The
مجموعه من
festival is a
الفنانين
chance for various audiences to listen to different types of singers and musicians. Here, the atmosphere at the Citadel is a lively open-air performance that is very enchanting. The festival this year also offers a range of other activities like the bazaar and a cafe. The troops in every year are more diverse, giving the audience old classical songs together with some new songs that are of a great variety for all members of the family. Singer Ahmad Gamal greeted the audience of the Citadel International Festival for Music and Singing. He made a great opening for his concert in a selection of his own works that were well admired by the new generation of art lovers, including songs like Shams Dunya, Let Us Live, Without Complacency, Dangerous, and some others as well. This came in addition to a number of Arab music compositions, including Abdul Halim Hafiz's Panorama, No, I'm Not the One Who Weeps by Muhammad Abdul Wahab, and part of Daurat al-Ayyam for the legendary Kulthum.
شفتك سلمت نفسي حاولت اهرب منك مفيش الحب ما بينا نظرة ابتسامة كلام مفيش فعليكي كلام قولي اوقات قولي وما تخافيش طول عمري بقول لنفسي انا عايز احب انا عايز اعيش شفتك سلمت نفسي حاولت اهرب منك مفيش الحب ما بينا نظرة ابتسامة كلام مفيش فعليكي كلام قولي اوقات قولي وما تخافيش الليلة
Singer Marwa Negi sparked on the stage of the 30th Citadel International Festival for Singing and Music, and she won the admiration of the audience with a distinguished performance with songs for the late renowned singer Warda, led by Maestro Ihab Abdel Ghaffar. Arabic music singers Radwa Saeed, Shuruq, and Marwa Hamdi also attracted audiences with their strong voices singing traditional Arabic songs.
The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement that is taking place in Egypt. Let's watch the following segment.
A music concert was recently held at the Fountain Theater at the Cairo Opera House. The concert included singers from Italy and Egypt, conducted by the Cairo Opera Orchestra. Enchanting songs from international films and famous Italian songs were presented. The Cairo Symphony Orchestra is an orchestra that is based in Cairo. It was founded in 1959 by the first music director and conductor, Franz Lischauer. Its current principal conductor is Ahmed Saidi. The Cairo Opera House is the richest art venue that mixes songs, music, and dance. In today's show, we will be featuring a selection of international songs as well as movie songs for you in store. This is Abidi Gindi for the Cultural Magazine.
My dear viewers, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Culture Magazine, during which we're going to bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.